All these actually started before a few months, and she did told me that she was bothered by her HOD and she was being failed, and her backlogs were not being cleared deliberately by the HOD. But back then, she did not want me or anyone else to interfere in that matter. On 30th of June, she wanted us all to gather up and speak to the principal to take some serious action against the HOD, as she was being harassed inside the class. And she did told us all that the HOD misbehaved inside the class. He blackmailed her that he's going to keep her in this situation in the college for almost 6 long years. And that day, when we went to the principal's room, principal told us to give him some time, as decision making is a process and he needs some time to take a wise decision for this case. And soon after, on 12th of July, Soumya finally lost her patience and wanted to speak to the principal regarding this matter, as he did not take any serious action against the HOD. So we all stood by her side during that time. So she wanted all of us to speak to the principal that day again. But unfortunately, the principal's chamber was filled with students and other parents, as admission time was going on. But during lunch time, we left the campus for something around 20 minutes. And in the meanwhile, we got a call that she was provoked to go through Agni Pariksha. Yes, I'm using this term Agni Pariksha because I think that principal must have told her something that had hurt her so deeply that she was provoked to take such step. She was completely broken, drained and exhausted after speaking for justice. It's upsetting that when we were 15 to 20 students with Soumya, the HOD gathered up something around 300 students in his own favor and persuaded 100 students, almost 100 students, to go against Soumya. He very smartly manipulated all those students to go against Soumya, who was an active AVVP member, and those students used Soumya as a political tool before upcoming elections by assassinating her character, questioning her character. They wrote an application to the principal that raised fingers and questions at the character of this girl. The same opposition who is now talking about justice, just imagine if they would have forgotten completely the political agenda and stood by her side. We could have saved our girl. But instead, they trolled her online and commented on her inside the campus. People ask me where I was earlier. I was there with her from the beginning. When she was alive, she tried to speak up for herself. When she cried in front of the media, even her tears could not melt the opposition. And now, when she had already left the world, the media has approached me to speak the truth so that you all get to know the reality and she gets the justice. Because we do not want any other Soumya to get burnt alive. Soumya was burnt, and we all will be burning alive till justice is served the right way.